The hidden truth about Aristotle, one that 99% of people might not agree with, lies in the possibility that his philosophy was not just a product of his own genius but potentially shaped by esoteric knowledge from ancient mystery schools or even extraterrestrial influence. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride through history, philosophy, and speculation that challenges everything you thought you knew about the Greek philosopher. Aristotle, the father of Western philosophy, is celebrated for his contributions to logic, ethics, metaphysics, and science. His works like Nicomachean Ethics and Metaphysics are cornerstones of intellectual history. But what if there's more to his story? What if Aristotle's staggering insights, his ability to systematize knowledge across disciplines, weren't entirely his own? Here's the provocative theory. Aristotle may have been a conduit for secret teachings, possibly from the Egyptian or Pythagorean mystery schools, or even inspired by contact with advanced, non-human intelligence. The hidden connection to mystery schools. Aristotle studied under Plato at the Academy in Athens, but before that, he grew up in Macedon, a region with access to diverse cultural influences. Some speculate that Aristotle was exposed to the esoteric traditions of ancient Egypt or the Pythagoreans, who guarded mystical knowledge about the cosmos, mathematics, and the nature of reality. These schools didn't just teach philosophy, they initiated members into profound secrets about existence. Think sacred geometry, the harmony of the spheres, or the idea that the universe operates on hidden mathematical principles. Aristotle's concept of the unmoved mover, a perfect, eternal cause of all motion in the universe, bears striking resemblance to Egyptian ideas of a singular divine principle, like Atum, the self-created god. His obsession with categorizing the natural world could reflect the Pythagorean belief that numbers and patterns underpin reality. Why does this matter? Because it suggests Aristotle wasn't just reasoning his way to truth, he might have been decoding ancient wisdom passed down through secretive channels, repackaging it for a rational Greek audience. This would explain why his ideas were so advanced for his time, influencing everything from medieval Christianity to modern science. The extraterrestrial hypothesis. Now, let's push the envelope further. Some fringe scholars and ancient astronaut theorists argue that Aristotle's encyclopedic knowledge might hint at an otherworldly source. His detailed observations of biology, astronomy, and physics were centuries ahead of their time. For example, in On the Heavens, he describes a cosmos with crystalline spheres, an idea that, while later disproven, aligns with the notion of a structured, hierarchical universe. Could this have been inspired by visions or knowledge imparted by advanced beings, as some claim about other ancient thinkers like the Sumerians or Vedic sages? The ancient Greeks were no strangers to stories of gods descending from the heavens, and Aristotle's teacher, Plato, spoke of a higher realm of perfect forms. What if Aristotle's rationalism was a deliberate effort to ground otherworldly insights in logic, making them palatable to a skeptical audience? This isn't to say he was visited by little green men, but the leap in his thinking, systematizing everything from zoology to ethics, suggests he might have tapped into something beyond human understanding at the time. Why 99% won't agree? This theory is a tough sell for most because Aristotle is seen as the ultimate rationalist, the guy who laid the groundwork for the scientific method. Suggesting he was influenced by mystical or extraterrestrial sources feels like a betrayal of his legacy. Mainstream historians stick to the narrative that his genius came from observation and logic alone, supported by his access to the vast library of the Lyceum and his role as tutor to Alexander the Great. Plus, there's no direct evidence, no ancient texts saying Aristotle learned from Egyptian priests or Aristotle met a star being. It's all speculative, pieced together from hints in his writings and the cultural context of the ancient world. But that's what makes this so exciting. The lack of definitive proof invites us to question the tidy story we've been told. Why was Aristotle so obsessed with order and causality? Why did his ideas dominate for 2000 years, shaping the medieval world and beyond? Could it be because he was channeling something bigger, something hidden from us even today? The implications. If this theory holds even a grain of truth, it flips our understanding of Aristotle upside down. He's no longer just a philosopher but a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern thought, or perhaps even a translator of cosmic knowledge. This challenges us to rethink the origins of Western philosophy and consider whether our intellectual foundations are rooted in something far stranger than we've been taught. So, what's the truth about Aristotle? Was he a lone genius, a secret initiate, or a conduit for something beyond Earth? The answer might lie in the shadows of history, waiting for those bold enough to look. What do you think? Could there be more to Aristotle than meets the eye?